How do we roll up our sleeves while also cutting off the support that allows that lifestyle without consequences? Tim's reply.
Well put.
Yeah, it was. That's what I said. The smart people were involved in this conversation. That's why I stayed out of it for the most part. Tim replied, "Yep, you cannot, in all caps, have freedom if you aren't willing to let people suffer the consequences of their own bad choices. It's literally not possible." Well, that's where the rubber meets the road to me, because that just ain't gonna happen. It's just not going to happen. And in the meantime, I'm not okay with drug zombies walking my streets, threatening my children, stealing my stuff,
right,
having my friends' businesses go under because they're sleeping in front of the doorway. I'm not cool with that.
Yep.
So how about you do the other end first? You have the government stay out of their consequences, then I'll get fully on board with people can take whatever drug they want. I will absolutely be on. I really do have no problem with somebody sitting in their apartment taking heroin until all the dreams come true, if I don't have to pay for any of those decisions.
And I salute your maturity in not bringing up people pooping all over the place. Well done. Quick word from our friends.
What was that? You bringing it up then? What was that? Was that a...
I'm just giving credit where it's due. Thank you for not bringing up the pooping. Word from our friends at Consumer Cellular. Everybody's looking for budget-friendly options these days in this time of exhausting inflation. Take a look at what you're spending on your cell phone service. Seriously, take a look at the bill. You probably got it on auto pay. It's expensive, and it doesn't have to be.
You have a wireless service with everything you need, but up to half of your regular wireless bill. Consumer Cellular has budget-friendly plans starting at just $20 a month.
No contracts, no overage fees, free activation. You can even keep your own phone number. Plus, Consumer Cellular has all the top-of-the-line smartphones from leading manufacturers like Samsung, Motorola, and the latest iPhones.
Here's my favorite sentence I want to get in there. Their award-winning customer support is 100% based right here in the United States. Love that. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword morning show. For $25 off, you'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from Consumer Cellular. That's right, dial pound 250 and say the keyword morning show for $25 off. If you'd like to get in that conversation, you can either text us or I almost said call. God dang it! What happened?
Good Lord!
Wash my mouth out with soap.
You can email us, mailbag@armstrongandgetty.com. Love to continue this conversation, not only because it's important to this particular topic and it's top of mind for anybody in an urban area, but because it's a great, push and pull of the forces that have formed our society, a free society. It's progressive thinking, liberty, freedom combined with responsibility and need to have a livable community.
Cool. TikTok's in the news, James Comey's in the news, bunch of stuff on the way. Stay with us.
Armstrong and
Getty. At Ethos Life, we've busted all the myths about getting life insurance. Like myth number 1.
Life insurance? I can't afford that.
At Ethos, we have term life policies everyone can afford, with policies as low as $7 a month. Or myth number 2.
I have a life insurance policy through work. That's good enough.
With workplace coverage usually only equal to a year's salary, that won't nearly be enough to cover your family's ongoing and future expenses. A long-term, affordable policy from Ethos can give you the peace of mind that if something happens to you, your family is well covered for years to come. Myth number 3.
Getting life insurance? It's just too complicated.
At Ethos, our 100% hassle-free online process can give you a quote in seconds, application in minutes, and coverage in hours. With no medical exams or blood work needed, just answer a few health questions. Get your free online estimate at ethoslife.com. That's ETHOS life.com. Rates will vary based on age, underwriting, face amount, and type of policy.
There are more identity threats than you realize. Even if you monitor your credit, only a little personal info needs to leak out, like your social security number or password.
Are you in any kind of a Vic?
LifeLock alerts you to threats you could miss. If your identity is stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year with promo code NEWS. Go to lifelock.com.
Jesse Kelly here. If given a choice between financial stress or peace of mind, I will always choose peace of mind. That is why I've secured gold and silver from the Oxford Gold Group. Having precious metals in your home safe or in your 401k or IRA should be considered your investment strategy. Simply put, it's a portfolio protection plan. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
Face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters, like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See? That's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now. No one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes.
Of course. Of course it does that. I hate this so much.
Him and his friends would go shooting. The ammunition, unfortunately, was not stored separately. In a million years, we never thought that Emily could. There's a hole in our family that can never, ever be filled.
63 Americans a day die by gun suicide. With safe gun storage, we can give our loved ones a second chance at life. Learn more at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s. Why should saving for retirement be any different? I mean, they go back to college, learn new instruments, start skateboarding. Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. With aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back. Gnarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Gilberto, singing The Girl from Ipanema, a giant hit record that's frequently featured in stage, movie. She was married to João Gilberto, and I'm certain that's not how you pronounce his name, the father of Bossa Nova. She's also the gal who brought us that bim bom song that we sometimes use as bumper music.
Why is this song so catchy?
Oh, she has passed. Did I mention that?
No.
I don't know, it's a great melody.
He didn't give us any time to grieve or anything.
Yeah,
but it's some melodies though, or grooves or whatever, they're just like they're so infectious. It's amazing when you stumble upon one.
Get back to the hook, baby.
I mean, it's hard not to be humming this the rest of the day. Here we go. This is the part you'll be humming later today. Similar to last night, we were laying in bed and have to turn this off for me to be able to do this because this is a different melody. I'm laying in bed and Henry said, I got a song stuck in my head. It's dun I said, it's the hustle. The hustle is what it is. He said, oh, that's what it is. And so I brought
the hustle.
And it's a similar sort of thing, just like it's hard to believe it didn't always exist throughout time before human beings were even on Earth, right? It's just one of those sounds or melodies or whatever.
Wow, what an interesting notion. Those melodies have always existed. We just had to find them.
Some songwriters believe that. Yeah, they're just out there in space, and we just grab them, pull them in.
That's songwriters who do too many drugs. The great Master Gilberto has passed.
Well, they come in threes, so who died the other day?
I don't know. I'm not indulging that nonsense. This is a rational show. Rational.
Is it? You're going to tell me that you don't think celebrities die in groups of three?
No, I don't. I really don't.
No. That notion just hilarious.
Yeah, I know it. Oh, boy. We ought to get to the towering hypocrisy of the towering lawman Jim Comey at some point.
Yeah, he's annoying. Now he wears a turtleneck because he got a book out and he fancies himself an author. He wrote some fiction, so now he's wearing a turtleneck, and it's just, really too much to take. Speaking of too much to take, I see Prince Harry has made some more quotes that people are repeating, and I'm not going to, about something about the royal family or something that happened or whatever. Please get shot into space or something, you two.
Well, he's in the courtroom. They got a giant series of suits going on against the British tabloids, so that's where those quotes are coming from.
He and his wife are suing the British tabloids?
Yeah, they did all sorts of stuff. They surveilled him, they followed him, they hacked into his phone. This all happened like a decade ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's finally reaching trial for some reason.
Is this?
I don't want to hear about it. I certainly join you in that.
Are these quotes more of his effort to get privacy and have people leaving him alone?
Yeah.
These quotes about the royal family?
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be doing a 50-city tour begging for privacy coming up this summer.
Yes, that's mocked in South Park. If you haven't seen that episode, it's worth a look. Please give us our privacy! He shouts to the bullhorn, singing on top of his house. We are going to talk to one of our favorite military guys, Jeff McCausland, about the Ukrainian counteroffensive. What's going on? Has it actually started? All on the way. Stay tuned.
Armstrong and Getty.
Consumer Cellular offers the best in wireless for up to half the cost of the other guys.
Their 100% U.S.-based customer support is there for you every step of the way, and you can keep your phone in number, and activation is free.
You'll get unlimited talk and text with the flexible data plan starting at just $20 a month. Plus, you can add a family member to your plan for just $15 a month per line.
Never worry about dropped calls. Consumer Cellular has the exact same coverage as the main.
Oh, what's with fucking doing? Fucking ridiculous. It's going there so much.
Off, you'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from Consumer Cellular.
Dial pound 250 and say the keyword morning show for $25 off.
Dial pound 250 and say morning show for $25 off.
You can get almost anything on the internet except personal service. Hello, I'm Scott Bedell with Bedell Nelson Harbert Insurance, your allied agent in Santa Cruz. When you call Bedell Nelson Harbert, a real person will answer the phone. A real person will help you save money by packaging your home and auto insurance with it. And ask a real person for a free, no-obligation quote. We are the real people of Bedell Nelson Harbert Insurance, and we can save you money because Allied and Nationwide are on your side.
Hi, this is Manuel Rodriguez from Central Coast Ace Hardware. We're your locally owned hardware store, your neighbors. Looking for anything in particular, remember, we are here to help every single customer that comes through the door. We are not like the big box stores that they do not want to see you in there. They want your business, they just don't want to see you. We want your business. We are eager to help you, and customer service is number one, and we mean that. So next time you're working around the house or in your house, come by. If we don't have it, please ask us. We can always help you find it, order it, whether it's online or a competitor. We have no problem sending you to a competitor if we think that that's what you're looking for. We have locations in Salinas, Marina, Gilroy, 2 stores in Watsonville and 1 in Freedom, or go into acehardware.com or our personal website, centralcoastacehardware.com. You can find just about anything you're looking for, even advice. Come by and see us sometime.
Hi, my name is Nieves Haudegui, owner of Ariana Roofing. We started our business, it's almost going to be 25 years, and we cover the Monterey Bay. We're a little different. We're the oddball in the industry. We have a roofing license which covers new construction, remodels, re-roofs, and conversions. We also do industrial and commercial buildings. We also carry additional licenses because we do a lot of home improvement for customers. We also carry a painting license, a general contractor's license, and an EPA certification from the federal government for lead removal. It's a one-stop shop type deal. To me, one of the most important things is customer service, and we want to thank our customers that have supported us through thick and thin, that have been with us and have been loyal. If it wouldn't be for you guys and gals, we wouldn't be in business. Our contact, we have a cell number, which is 831-750-7044, website, which is under arianaroofing.com. And my email directly is Nieves, Nieves, @arianaroofing.com.
Tune in to the Tom Quinn Show every Saturday from noon to 1. Break away from the Pavlovian mind control nonsense from the mainstream media. Learn about the COVID fakery, dangers in vaccines, and threats to your constitutional rights from globalist politicians. Hear about how they are indoctrinating your children to be mindless socialist drones. We encourage everyone to stand up for your God-given constitutional rights as free sovereign Americans. So listen to the Tom Quinn Show Saturdays noon to 1 on KSCO.
Youngevity offers more than 7 different versions of the Healthy Start Pack. Most health conditions can be addressed by 4 of them. You might guess from the name that the Healthy Digestion Pack will help with things like belching, loose stool, reflux, and indigestion. But did you know that it's also good for athlete's foot, allergies, skin conditions, yeast infections, constipation, and more? They all begin the same way, with poor digestion. If you're dealing with one or more of these conditions, then you need the Healthy Digestion Pack. You're going to be amazed at how much better you feel once your body starts digesting more efficiently. Try it for yourself. Then tell your friends and family to log on to KSEOhealth.com to order the Healthy Digestion Pack. You'll get all 90 essential nutrients and more. That's KSEOhealth.com or call 831-218-KSCO. That's 831-218-KSCO to place an order by phone or to speak with an authorized Youngevity distributor.
Hi, Armstrong and Getty listeners. It's MZ, the owner of KSCO Radio here, with an important message for you. We realize that Armstrong and Getty is an incredibly popular show given the strong positive response we have received since we started running it live on KSCO from 6 to 9 a.m. weekdays. That being said, we want you to know that if you own a local business or know someone who owns a local business, Armstrong and Getty offers a very attractive and reasonable cost advertising opportunity to grow just about any business. We're talking rates as low as $175 per week for everyday exposure on this incredibly popular live morning show. We have plenty of other advertising opportunities on KSCO that we would love to share with anyone who owns a local business and wants to grow it with us. Email me for the complete lowdown, mz@ksco.com. That's mz@ksco.com.
KSCO Santa Cruz, KOMY La Selva Beach, the Swirling Broadcasting System.
The Armstrong and Getty Show.
A big dam got blown up in Ukraine. Russia controlled Ukraine, but it was the river that a lot of people were suspecting the Ukrainians were going to try to cross as part of their counteroffensive, which is going to be very difficult to cross now. Russians are blaming the Ukrainians are blaming the Russians. Who knows? Russia put out a video yesterday showing their military, or so they claim, doing devastating damage to Ukrainians and saying the counteroffensive is underway. Nobody really seems to know for certain what's going on.
So many interesting developments, including the one we were talking about last hour involving Prigozhin and the Russian Armed Forces proper. A lot to talk about with Dr. Jeff McCausland, CBS News military consultant, founder and CEO of Diamond 6 Leadership and Strategy, LLC. Jeff, it's always a pleasure. How are you?
Doing very well, gentlemen. I'm on the Gettysburg battlefield today, coincidentally, with a bunch of educators in the great state of California.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good for you. I love that. I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, and we're going to ask you about...
You got to come back as my guest sometime.
Oh. No,
I'd be delighted, sir.
That sounds fantastic. And we're going to ask you about D-Day a little bit later, but first on Ukraine. So is the giant NATO-backed, NATO-trained counteroffensive actually begun?
Well, it's a little unclear, and obviously what we're seeing right now, and you kind of described it well at the top, is what I would call